Hey, it's Cliff, and I'm going to jump right into your Sologenic update. So, as most of you probably already know, the April snapshot already took place for Coreum, and at this point, we are late May, so we're just waiting on the airdrop to actually take place to receive the coins. One thing I did notice is that the Coreum calculator has been updated, so if you haven't seen this before, I'm going to put a link down in the description so you can use this, but essentially all you're going to do is you're going to hit April on the snapshot date, paste in your wallet address, and then you can check them out here. It'll populate, it'll tell you your solo holdings that they actually had for the snapshot, and at that number there you're going to multiply between this ratio here, which, if anyone's wondering what the ratio for the April snapshot is going to be, it is 0.03622155912. That's multiplied against your solo holdings that was on the snapshot, and it'll tell you how much core you're going to be getting for this airdrop on this month. So pretty useful tool. I like it a lot. Anyway, moving on. One of the big things that's happening right now with Sologenic is they're trying to reach out to their community more. They want to get brainstorming sessions going on. They want ideas so people are actually using Sologenic, and in the future as well, probably Coreum as well. So one thing they are doing is they're holding a official brainstorming session. So if you would like to be a part of that, you're just going to go to this Eventbrite link, which I'll also paste down in the description. It's going to be Wednesday, and it is Wednesday 7 p.m. at CEST time. So about this event, it says if you're part of the Sologenic community and you're an influence, digital marketer, PR specialist, or even if you're just having a wild creative idea, this is your time to be heard. Collaborate directly with the team on a brainstorming session to structure the upcoming marketing growth plans of the ecosystem. To participate, just reserve your spot by registering for a free ticket. You're just going to roll up here, hit register. But yeah, this is going to be done on Discord, so it's definitely something that I would like to sit in on. Unfortunately, during the time period that they chose, I think most of us are going to be at work, so it's, unless they record it, it's not going to be something that I can see. Hopefully they do record it. That'd be nice to hear what other ideas the community has and different ways they can develop on Sologenic. So if you want to do this, link in the description. You can sign up and make your voice heard. Another thing that I've been kind of noticing a lot is there's been a few articles going around with Sologenic, so they're definitely stepping up their marketing game, which is always great. I noticed this article was on investing.com. There was a link to this article. It's the same article for Coin Cora. And to be honest, in this particular article, there wasn't a whole lot of new information. It was just kind of them talking about, the Solo Launchpad and them working on their broker dealer license, but no really big updates there. However, there was another article. This one is by the Bitcoinist, and this actually was pretty good. What I liked about it is, instead of just kind of droning on with different ideas of things that are going on, it was an actual interview. So they were asking Bob Ross questions. So, they asked him, like, what are your thoughts on the crypto winter? How is this going to affect the industry? Important questions that you actually want to hear. So I'm going to link this also down in the description. But the thing that I found particularly interesting about it is, if you scroll down to the last question, my dog's dreaming. Anyway, if you scroll down to the last question, it says, what do you think lies ahead for the crypto industry from a development standpoint? And he kind of goes into his different ideas here, where he says, I sincerely believe in the ability of crypto and NFTs to disrupt various legacy systems and redefine the status quo with added ease and lesser barriers to entry. So in this space, I have my eyes on certain developments. No code is a great sub-niche that has attracted me. I believe it'll open up the space for anyone to build, irrespective of the technical capabilities. And that has kind of made me think, this no code idea it's very cool. It's not quite official yet, but when you think of way back when the internet was first starting, we had things like AngelFire websites. People had to actually know how to use HTML, CSS, things like that. And as the internet kind of developed, we saw things like most people probably had like a MySpace, and you would copy and paste the HTML just in there. You didn't really need to know how to code. You just needed someone to tell you like this does this. You paste it in there. And so when we think of coding today, it kind of works in a similar way. It's a bit more sophisticated, but generally when people are building things like apps, they're using libraries and GitHub. It's not like they're completely coding everything. You don't want to recreate the wheel when something's already made. For instance, say if I'm working on an app that requires someone to use like a credit card service, chances are I'm not going to develop that myself. I'm going to reach out to someone that actually has code for that. It's going to be a proper PCI official approved, credit card system, and generally when you think of developers, they're just kind of like piecing all these different libraries together, which is just like MySpace in the past, where you just kind of go to a website and copy and paste things on there. So this idea that we're going to have a no-code future where any kind of entrepreneur can come along and essentially just kind of create their own app in maybe a graphical user interface, like say like Shopify is to websites now. Like you don't need to know how to code. You can just kind of click around and add images. I really like this idea that he brought up of no code, where you can make solutions to things, kind of develop that entrepreneurial spirit and not necessarily have to code to do it, which is kind of crazy to think how that might affect the market, because coding is a huge job right now, but people got to transition. So I don't know, just kind of something I was thinking about. It's pretty cool, but that's really everything going on with Sologenic right now. Not too many updates. We're just kind of waiting on the airdrop. Now that we're at the end of the month, it should be going out pretty soon, but at least I could give you the ratio so you know what you're getting at this point. Currently, Sologenic's looking at 28.5 cents. So not a lot of price action going on. Yep, that's pretty much it. If you got any questions, I'm looking to do another AMA, so if you want to leave those down below, I'd greatly appreciate it. Try to do my best to help you out with any questions that you have. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.